been a little bit since I've streamed Geometry Dash, and there's been some developments in the upcoming update in terms of stuff we know about it. I think I've already talked about some of it, but we can talk a little bit about it. Hello, Pals. I am JoeDan54, and we're back in Geometry Dash. I think I already talked about the trailer, but, you know, it's supposedly coming out this month. We'll see. I don't trust RobTop, so I don't think it's coming out this month. I at least don't think it's a guarantee. Like, everybody's planning for it to come out this month. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. We'll see, though. I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. I just don't think I will be. And, I mean, the whole debacle with refresh rates is still happening. I don't really have a horse in that race. But I also, at the same time, hope that existing levels don't get broken. That's my only hope. As long as existing levels are still possible on any refresh rates that they were previously possible on, that are still refresh rates that will be in 2.2, I'm fine. I'm just worried that the physics changes are going to make levels physically impossible or physically unreasonable compared to what they were before. That's my fear. Anywho's, let's hop into Fire Temple. And we'll do a quick practice run. I have gotten dropped to 100 on this level more times than I can count since I last streamed it and learned it. There are some annoying parts. Mainly the UFO to ship transition towards the end of the level is definitely a major choke point. And of course the game is lagging like crazy, even though I just restarted my computer. Again, I think people are being a little too optimistic when it comes to their expectations for optimization improvements in 2.2. You think this shit is gonna get better? I don't think so. It's gonna get worse. with how much heavier of a package Geometry Dash is gonna be in 2.2, it's gonna be more poorly optimized. So, yeah, get excited for that. And of course, there's the added hurdle of anybody who's dependent on Mega Hack for their entire way of life is going to need to survive at least the first week or so, potentially more than that, of 2.2 without Mega Hack. So, gonna be back to hearing dun 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 dun. It's gonna be back to Stay Inside Me for the practice music. And my local game file changes are probably also gonna have to be redone. Like my death sound, which is the death sound from Centipede. I'm probably gonna have to place back in there, which is fine because that's fresh in my mind right now. Earlier this week, I got the classic error in Geometry Dash where it randomly decides to corrupt libcocos2d.dll, and then the game can't run. Which is a bug that has existed in the game as far back as 1.9 and still has not been fixed, and almost certainly won't be fixed in 2.2, despite RobTop delaying it due to bug fixes. Which the update's gonna be a buggy pile of garbage anyway upon launch, so I don't know what difference it makes. Unless he found something truly game-breaking, which, in that case, tell us! Instead of just vaguely being like, oh, haha, I found bugs, I'm gonna delay it again. Like, no. Tell us what you found that warrants you lying in the 10-year anniversary video. Like, that video could have potentially been my favorite video of the year. But its legacy is tarnished forever by it containing false advertisement. And I don't want to hear any fucking my le game development is le hard, because you gave us a release date and did not follow through with it. I don't care what industry you're in. Every industry is hard, okay? There doesn't exist an industry out there with easy-to-meet deadlines. Anyway. Fire Temple. This is the annoying part right here. Is nailing those transitions is really annoying. Shocked I didn't die at that cube part. And then the level's over. But yeah, you have to, like, enter the ship portal early, and then hold right away. Otherwise, you're fucked. But you can't hold for too long, because glory to mini ship physics, which are extremely sensitive. So, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, I've played this level a lot in practice. We can play it from 0 now. Get some new bests. Hopefully beat the level pretty quickly. Arms are really itchy right now, so that's going to be another hurdle in my progress. Alongside the lag spikes that are still happening. This level has, like, 3 objects in it, and the game is still lagging like a motherfucker. Again, this is not going to get better in 2.2. Like, at this point, the only reason I want 2.2 to even come out is so all of the shitheads on Twitter can stop baiting people. Being like, check Steam, bro, check Steam! Well, why don't you check yourself into a fucking graveyard and never leave? Maybe I should just do the poltergeist approach, where I just block everyone who baits 2.2 now. Because it's not funny. It's not funny. It would be pretty crazy if 2.2 just happened to be fucking shadow dropped while I was already streaming. That would be wild. The stream suddenly turns into a 2.2 stream. God, the game is lagging so much. I just restarted my PC, man. Oh yeah, and that's a blind jump. The gameplay in this level is definitely more tolerable than the Water Temple gameplay, but it's still not very good. I love blind jumps. Oh, I nailed the blind jump, and then a lag spike happened in midair. Oh, we're gonna be fighting lag the entire stream. It's okay. Last time I spent the entire stream fighting lag, I actually beat Dark Travel, so... anything can happen. For some reason, I'm really bad at that specific straight fly. Like, there are, like, just in general, I consider myself to be an okay straight flyer. At least by 60 Hz standards. But that specific corridor, I'm really bad at. Maybe because it's just a random huge jump in difficulty, because it's... Well, I mean, honestly, the entire ship part is hard and awkward, but... I don't know. Because it feels like it shouldn't be as hard as it is. I knew that could happen too. Yeah, it's not just the first transition that's tough. And I was especially noticing that during the beginning of this stream, where I'm like, I'm definitely not out of the woods. Definitely not out of the woods until I nail the second jump on that last UFO part, which is exactly where I died. One nice thing about the music skipping from lag spikes now is that people watching and listening to the stream, can hear, like, audible lag spikes, too. Because sometimes lag spikes don't show up on the stream. But, like, you can hear the music skip sometimes. Oh, the game made me time everything early there because apparently it thought that ship part had 30 billion objects. I don't know if I've ever seen the game run this poorly. I have, like, nothing open on my PC other than Chrome, OBS, and Geometry Dash. And I just restarted it. RobTop genuinely needs to hire Absolute to reprogram the entire game. Lag spike made me time the jump early. I remember before I started streaming, I had the idea to have a counter on stream for Rob Top moments, which is every time that I die in a level because of a lag spike. And I'm glad I never went through with it, because I already would have lost count. Nice. Can't even jump over a triple spike because the game keeps lagging. Yep. That's what I was expecting. Pretty much every attempt would look like that if the game actually was running properly. It really makes me wonder how much of the top level of the game, like who the top players are in Geometry Dash, how much of that is decided by, like, a PC lottery, pretty much. Because it really just seems like it's just straight up RNG if you have a PC that can run Geometry Dash or a PC that can't. And it is completely unrelated to how powerful your PC is. It's like, I have a Ryzen 9 5950X and an RTX 2070 Super. And the game lags when I play Fire Temple. But remember what Rob Top said. Rob Top said if the game lagged, get a better PC. That's his words, not mine. Ooh. Did not time my clicks well there. I wanted to do a micro click before clicking upward in the ship part, because if I didn't, I would have gone up way too high, way too early. But I timed it before I went through the gravity portal, so everything got canceled out and simultaneously thrown off. I'm happy to report that I finally experienced a death in this level that was my fault, and not RobTop's fault. Whoa! I couldn't believe I actually timed that late. This is the first and only level to genuinely make me question if UFO is actually the best game mode. Because I've believed the UFO is the best game mode for pretty much my entire time playing this game. But this fucking level is making me reconsider that. This legitimately has some of the worst UFO gameplay I have ever experienced in my life. And the game's lagging again. Would have beaten this half an hour ago if it wasn't for the lag. I may have to retract my statement about this being... about Water Temple having worse gameplay than this. I think this actually has worse gameplay. Almost. And the stream is gonna get, like, fucking omega muted, because it's bass after bass, and DJ Vi likes to own the rights to everybody who plays this game when they play a level with his song. So I'm recording while streaming, which may also affect the performance of my PC. And I hope my hard drive doesn't fill up. That would be a disaster. I knew that was going to happen eventually. I love playing levels from before playtesting was invented. You're not getting a reaction out of me. Get me out of this fucking piece of fucking garbage. That is one of the worst demon levels I have ever played in my life. Well, at least I never have to look at it again. Oh, right. I just realized. Throughout that entire time of all of that happening, you know what happened, chat? Daylight savings time. I forgot that was a thing. Now gotcha time is at 1 a.m. instead of 2 a.m. I'm gonna have to play Masters dailies a little earlier than usual on average, huh? Alright. Well, unfortunately, the next level that we're playing is another temple level. So far, I would probably say if you added up the scores of the previous two temple levels, it would still be like, out of 10, maybe a 3 on a good day. So I don't think we're in for much of an enjoyable experience here. If I remember correctly, this one is, like, very memory heavy, too. Which is going to be interesting as somebody who is obviously playing with show hitbox on death. So, which is definitely not a tool that people had when this level came out. I know there's a blind timing, like, right at the, oh shit, dual UFO? That's kind of cool. Yeah, let me just go into practice mode. I know there's a blind jump, like, right at the drop. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. There we go. And then got another memory part here. I'm just gonna keep going up until I can't. Okay. Okay, it's 6 jumps. It's 6. There we go. I remember I commented on Eric Van Wilderman's completion of this level saying, you need the copyable of truth. How times have changed. Yup, see, I knew it. Oh, I thought that was going to be a UFO. Oh, God. This UFO, or this ship part is, like, actually hard, damn. Now that's gotta be a UFO, right? Yeah, okay. Went down way too low. Haha, you get it? You go up. Oh, okay. I see the block. Nice. Oh, I remember this part. This part's actually kind of cool. Wait, hold on. 1, 2. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or is it 1, 2 again? It's 1, 2 again. That's a lot to remember. There we go. I was gonna say, isn't there another blind timing? I know there's a swing copter at the end of the level, too. Whoa. Wait, can you actually make it through there? Hold on. That looks possible. It looks incredibly difficult, but that looks possible. Oh, we gotta try that. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, here's the swing copter. Here's the swing copter. It looks harder than I remember. Fuck. I thought it was going to be a pretty basic swing copter. It is not. There's actually, like, big things that you have to avoid. And the start of it is really awkward, because if you click too early, it just breaks. Oh boy. It's gonna be tricky for me, because I am not good at swing copter. Might be able to get into a rhythm for this one, though. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. I wasn't sure what was going to be a real hitbox and what wasn't there, so... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Whoa. Oh, the music completely freaks out when I do that. That's funny. I think that's a practice mode thing when you have auto music sync on. I'm kind of curious how fucked up it gets. Like if I were to use no clip and try the rest of the level. Oh. Is this auto? I think this is auto. To the end? Yes, sir. Okay. These are not easy jumps at the end of the level. God damn. It's a congregation. Okay. And yeah, the game's lagging like crazy again. At least I beat Fire Temple. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this stream. I keep timing that way too late. Okay, cool. See if we can do swing copter to the end. Like a true gamer. Like a true gamer. Love to see it. I'm fine with needing to do swing copter. I just want the swing copter to start at the part that's supposed to start with the swing copter. Instead of, oh, the line of orbs doesn't appear until like 8 years into the swing copter part. So you have a very long window that's considered by the level to be too early. Like you have to watch the top ball in a swing copter. What were they thinking? Again, this was before the era of playtesting. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right. We gotta do the memory part. Okay. Okay, the memory part's pretty easy. It just alternates between 2s and 3s until you get to the top. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1. Don't buffer, though. Which puts you in a bit of a precarious situation, since, you know, you're either, you either have to choose between buffering or dealing with the game's random input latency, where it'll decide to take 10 trillion decades to register your click. Like there. Making the part a lot harder than it otherwise would be. No, don't jump there. That's gonna be such a massive pain in the ass from 0. I almost forgot about the triple spike. That's 52 to 100. I don't know why the pulsing looked so different when I got there from a different checkpoint in practice mode. That's weird. Also, nice transition. Again, this was before playtesting was invented. I hope that death is like a 1 in a million. Jesus Christ. I actually got through the swing copter part and then died in the transition. I really hope that's just unlikely and I got unlucky. But at the same time, does it matter how unlikely it is if it happens from 0? Why did I do that? That's twice now I've made it to the end of the swing copter and then died to the portal transition. Although that time was more my fault. Okay, cool. That's 40 to 100. Oh god, this UFO part. Forgot about that. I could just hold from my checkpoint, that's funny. What are the odds of that? Pretty low, I would imagine. Alright, can the game not lag when I'm trying to straight fly, please? Thank you. It's fucking Shadow Temple. We've been over this. These old temple levels have like 4 objects in them. It shouldn't be lagging. Whoa! That's funny, you can go up there. It doesn't serve any purpose since you died at the saw, but it looks funny. Yeah, that UFO part's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. That one's still tricky, though. God. fuck. Should have kept spamming. For some reason, I thought there was more floor there when you drop down that attempt. Consistency is building. Oh, okay. Good run. Remind me how I do this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. I think it's something like that. Okay. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to hit the bathroom, and then we're going to play from 0, so I will be right back. All right, we are so back. Let's get in there and let's play some Shadow Temple from 0. I'm hoping to at least get connected runs, but that might be a bit of a tall order. Oh, don't jump. I'm gonna forget all the memory parts, man. It's alright, I'll practice off stream. Oh! Damn it. I was about to have drop attempt number 2. Oh, no, dude, that could have been connected runs right there. Damn it. Game's still lagging like crazy. Oh. Yeah, that was not the best ship control. Oof. That was some lag. I was gonna say, I think that's a little too early. Fuck, man. Oh, I knew that was going to be too early. 63, though. Pretty good. With progress that quickly, if the game wasn't lagging so much, I'd probably try and beat it this stream. Whoa, I went way too low. But I don't think I'm gonna beat it this stream, so yeah. I've been so focused on the game, I haven't even talked about one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Which is, I went to my local retro game store today, and I purchased a GameCube. So I have a GameCube now. I also purchased a Game Boy Advance to GameCube adapter. And in doing so, I was able to unlock special content in Metroid Prime by connecting it to Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance. Which is pretty cool. Both of those games, of course, being on the backlog. But yeah, that was fun. I was very confused and frustrated for a little while because I was trying to plug my GameCube into my TV. And, like, it could power on, and it sounded like the disc was rotating just fine. But I wasn't getting a TV signal, I wasn't hearing anything. I was like, what the hell's happening? I was about to give up, and then I realized the display cable was plugged into the GameCube upside down. It's like, what kind of bad design for a cable allows it to be plugged in upside down? The shape of cables like that is supposed to prevent such a thing from being possible in the first place. Oh, too late! Fuck! Yeah, everything I said about the blind timings in Fire Temple, obviously they're way worse here. I already knew about the blind timings in this level. And I was definitely dreading them. The GameCube was, the whole package that I got, like the GameCube, the adapter, it was honestly a lot cheaper than I expected it to be, just because the retro market is not good right now, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, it's working. It's working with, both GameCube games that I have physically. I've played a ton of GameCube games, but the only ones that I have as physical discs are Metroid Prime 1 and Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Everything else has been Dolphin or at a friend's house, or both. Or in the case of Melee, Nintendon't, which is the GameCube emulator I have on the Wii. God, the lag is insane right now. I feel like so many of my inputs are getting eaten. Especially in ship parts. Definitely not going to try and pressure myself to beat it this stream. What am I doing? Don't go down there. No, don't go up there. I also bought a couple other things. I got Mario 2 on NES. Because I had Mario 1 and 3. Didn't have Mario 2, because when I went there the first time to get Mario 1 and 3, they didn't have 2. This time around they did. I got it. I did have to clean it using the classic Q-tip and alcohol method. But once I did that, it worked fine, and so did all the other games. Fuck. And I also got a Game Boy game. I got Alleyway, which is like a Breakout clone. I think it was one of the Game Boy's launch titles. I didn't mean to click 4 times there. Fuck! Yeah, it's supposed to be 3:30 right now, but it's only 2:30. Rob Top should be thankful he has 1 extra hour this month, courtesy of Daylight Savings Time, to get the update out. Although, I don't think... I don't know if Sweden observes Daylight Savings Time. If they do, I'm sorry. Daylight Savings Time fucking sucks. As happy as I am to have an extra hour of sleep today, I'm certainly not happy about losing it in March. I always say, if I was president, the first thing I would do upon being inaugurated is get rid of Daylight Savings Time. Two states have already done it. Arizona's done it. Hawaii's done it. It's time for the other 48 to join in. I wanted to get the Game Boy Player and the Game Boy Player startup disc and stuff, but they didn't have any of that there. I want to try and play Superstar Saga on the Game Boy Player using the GameCube, but I don't know if I'm going to get that stuff in time to do it as part of Superstar Saga month. We'll see. I knew I was going to go too high. Damn it! No, don't jump. I felt my finger continue to hold down. I'm like, nope, bad idea. Too late. It's Jober. The lag's coming in. Full force. At this point, the rest of the stream only serves the purpose of building consistency. Ain't no way in hell am I beating it this stream. Curious if I just hold. Nah, okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, Michigan was definitely smart enough to not have that be possible. Oh, and I went too low. Fuck that part. Did that in a little bit of an unorthodox way. It's okay. Oh! That sucks. You gotta be kidding me. That could have been a fluke. I fluked the swing copter. No. That was the last hard jump in the level. It's literally just go over the steps again, drop, and then do an easy version of this jump. You hate to see it. Normally, when I get a new best like that, I push myself to try and beat the level before I end the stream, but the game is running so poorly that I cannot reliably beat the level even with that consistency. So I'll come back to this next weekend when hopefully the game is running better. And when I do that, we will take this level down. So, I will see you then. It'll be Saturday night of next week. Of course, at any point this month, supposedly, we could get 2.2. Don't get your fucking hopes up. But yeah. So, I will see you then. And tonight, Sunday night, will be more backlog. We'll be continuing Smash Ultimate. So I'll see you then. Keep looking forward, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.